someone who helps him get away. Candy had all sorts of fucking ideas in her head, but zero goddamn experience. In the last 5 months, when has she ever lifted a goddamn finger to turn in the abuse? Nathan's useless as tits on a goddamn boar. That boy ain't got no fucking sense. He's nice. But nice doesn't fix fucking stupid. It is stupid to believe that when somebody is being fucking harmed and is sending you fucking messages because you said to let you fucking know, and they're sending you messages letting you know, and you don't understand what that means. I like Nathan. He's fucking nice. I like Candy. She's fucking nice. But neither one of them listens worth a fuck. Nobody does. They've got their own fucking ideas that are supposed to fucking fix everything. They're not going to listen to a goddamn thing I have to say without trying to turn it into a goddamn argument or talk over me like I'm a fucking retard. I'm not allowed to tell you when you did something fucked up because you're going to get all fucking butthurt. And it's that butthurt bullshit that makes you a dumb cunt. When you say you're not just going to let people hurt me, but you're not fucking here to stop them, are you? You tell me to let you know. I let you know. The problem here is if you don't give a shit out somebody enough to help them to turn in the fucking abuse, enough to take it seriously when they tell you there is a fucking problem. Like yesterday when Candace called me. Did she talk to the fucking cops with me? No, she didn't. She told me I have to. Holy shit! I fucking tried hundreds of times before, you dumb cunt! Maybe try something fucking different. Instead of getting me hurt. Instead of getting me harmed. Did you try, even in the tiniest bit, to find out what the fuck happened yesterday? No! Of course, neither did Nathan, because he never knows what's going on. And I'm not trying to say that as an insult. I didn't have that much better attention span at his age. Oh, wait, no, I was extremely goal-oriented at his age. At his age, I thought I was going to be able to work myself out of homelessness. That if I worked hard enough, that I could eventually get unhomeless. But no, nobody ever paid me enough. They paid me just enough for me to be out on the streets getting taken advantage of by the cops. Here's the thing. Candace wanted to bully me into doing what she wanted. And that is what it is. When you've already decided that you're going to make the victim jump through hoops, and you're not going to listen to a goddamn word they have to say. I don't care what you fucking buy for me. I don't give a fuck what you pay for. Because every goddamn one of those things is something you're going to throw in my face later. When you say you're going to listen, but then you don't show up, but here's a sandwich, here's a sandwich. You don't like my fucking words? You don't like me snapping and being fucking pissed off? All these folks here want to tell me how bad things are, how bad things are. Well, are you lifting a goddamn finger to change it? There is somebody in this town who has been recording this shit since he fucking got here. His name is Sean. When I'm harmed, I'm supposed to go to a friend or family member for help turning it in, right? How many times did I go to Nate and Candy? How many? Witnesses need to come forward. Then again, not one of the fucking witnesses did anything except fucking blow it off when it fucking happened. You tell me pretty fucking words. You say, oh, just let it go. Really? Just let it go? That results in the predators getting away. That results in one more fucking statistic lost. Thousands of crimes have been committed against me, and getting somebody to speak up about even one is damn near impossible. If people show up to help, it's always last fucking minute. If they fucking show up. And the problem with showing up last minute is that you will always be underprepared and uninformed. And I don't know what gets you fucking morons thinking that you Googled something once, so magically you know better than the people living through it. No, that ain't fucking the way it works. I've got access to Google too. I'm not pissed off that these predators threatened to kill me. I'm pissed off that none of these dumb cunts followed through. I ask you to listen to understand so that you don't make the same mistakes as others. The mistake of talking over me, of making appointments for me, of deciding what is best for me without any information that is useful whatsoever. What's the difference between a friend and a cunt? When you're being abused, your friend will listen to your story and help you turn it in, even if it means writing something down today instead of 6 years from today. What happens when you go to a cunt for help? They'll send you to somebody else. A cunt will give you lip service. A cunt will tell you that they're going to listen and then set up a bunch of appointments before listening. And then they'll want to do all the talking and interrupt over you a whole bunch and then tell you you're not listening. Well, excuse me. I'm the one being abused. You don't like being vocally chastised? You consider that abuse? Well, holy shit, I hope your parents didn't spank you. You'd probably fall the fuck apart. You don't like the word fucking cunt? You don't fucking like that word? Well, I don't like the N-word. I don't like being fucking assaulted. You don't like being called a cunt? Well, guess what? Big difference between the word cunt and the word pedophile. You call somebody a cunt, nothing happens. They're just fucking offended. That's it. You pretend somebody's a pedophile, they'll fucking kill him. They'll make his life fucking hell. When I said Warnez ain't the issue, the cops are the issue. Maybe you should focus on figuring out how to turn them in and turn them in with me. Since you're obviously not going to listen to me, you're just going to talk over me like I'm retarded and push fucking housing. Are you helping me fill out that paperwork? No, you're fucking not. You're sending me to other places. Meanwhile, filling out that fucking paperwork doesn't stop the fucking abuse. When you believe that you know better than the victim and you're just going to talk over them, you don't care about them. I tried telling Nathan and Candy what they were doing was harmful more than once. Rather than listening to understand and adjusting just a little bit, it's been an insurpassable amount of fucking bullshit. I get the people have lives. I get the people have jobs. God, I wish I had one of those. I get the people have families. Shit, it'd be nice to have one of those too. But you know what? After all these years of this bullshit, it's no longer acceptable for you to expect me to play fucking happy all the goddamn time. When are you going to make time to keep your word to listen? That's literally never going to happen. None of you will ever take the time to actually listen. I'm disgusted by the world I live in. I'm even more disgusted by every single human being that I know. See, the more you didn't have time, you were gonna. Yeah, that's right. Candy was finally gonna listen to me. Finally. Before Thanksgiving of last year. Then she wasn't able to, and she wasn't going to be able to until after Thanksgiving last year. And then she wasn't going to be able to until after Christmas. That's called fucking procrastinating. When you don't want to do something, I understand. I really do. There's lots of shit I don't want to do. I don't want to live in this fucking car. I don't want to go asking complete and total fucking strangers for help. I don't want to post this shit on the fucking YouTube. What would a decent person do in this situation? I tell you, they'd put a bullet through my goddamn head. But did these fucking people think I was showing them all this shit just for their fucking entertainment? Fuck all of you goddamn pieces of shit. Every fucking one of you. You don't want to be called a cunt? Well, I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to be assaulted. I don't want to be disrespected, and neither do you. Between the two of us, you're not being assaulted. Your life isn't being threatened. You are not forced into homeless. You are not separated from your friends and family. You have the access to all of the resources that I am forced to run around in fucking ragged goddamn circles for. A good person would have put a bullet through my fucking head. See, here's what Candace's dumbass doesn't fucking understand. Oh, she would if she fucking listened, but she won't. It isn't just evidence of abuse against me, you stupid twat. It's evidence of abuse against my friends and family and a lot of other people, including fucking kids. I really hope that everything that I have had to go through, that your family has to go through. I hope that Nathan's family has to go through it. I hope you all get treated like pedophiles and rapists and fucking murderers. I hope that everyone you go to for help blows you off, dismisses everything that you says, talks over you, and makes you go into your predators to ask them to stop. That's fucking equality. The most disgusting thing about Tillamook is that all of these supposedly good people, there are none. There's nice people. Nice people will promise to help and then fucking procrastinate. When you're abused, nice people will tell you they're sorry it happened. When you're assaulted, nice people will give you a fucking sandwich and some goddamn lip service. You have a friend here, you have a friend there. Well, fine, we're listening to your friends, aren't we? Are we listening to the victim? Or are we listening to your friends? Are you listening to me? Or are you regurgitating the same shit back to me? Obviously, I don't hate these stupid cunts. But their help has assisted predators in getting away, not helped to stop them. You don't understand how procrastinating for so long helps others to get away. I get treated like shit by the cops if I don't call 911. And even if I do call 911, they pretend like I didn't. Or I have to call 911 over and over and over and call them names and berate them and treat them like shit. And even that's not fucking good enough. There's a big difference between being a dumb cunt and being an evil cunt. An evil cunt does that stupid shit on purpose because they just want to see other people's hurt. A dumb cunt does it because, well, she's got other shit going on that's more important. Sure, she may say that she's going to help turn it in, but in reality, let's take a look at what we've done. Did Candace go to some court dates with me? Yes, she did. Is that useful? Yes, it is. If she speaks up. If she doesn't, it's all a waste of time. See, all the stuff that the judge is going to want, I still need help processing. And I don't know anybody in all this fucking time who is going to sit down with me and look at the fucking evidence. Let alone hear my goddamn story. Not only is it a true story, but it's a story that should have been over a long fucking time ago. Here's the thing, if you're going to waste my time, you're helping my predators. And if you're going to help my predators, you might as well put a bullet in my skull. If you're going to tell me you don't know how, really? Are you that fucking retarded? You don't know how to speak up? Really? You don't know what you can do? Well, there's plenty you can do, like shut the fuck up and listen. But that's completely fucking beyond all of you. Fuck this goddamn country and everyone in it. See, here's the thing. All these folks who got to see the abuse and didn't make a single fucking effort to turn it in, they're responsible for the abuse because they didn't do anything to turn it in. The people who claim to be my friend are responsible for the abuse because when I went to them for help turning it in like I'm supposed to, what did they do? They showed me we were never friends. Candy is popular and I like her. Her seizures are not my fault. The fact that she gets overwhelmed easily, also not my fault. I get that you don't know how. And that's why I explained to you simply how. First of all, together, I've got hundreds of phone numbers we can call. Are you going to call any of them with me? No. I get that there is an awful fucking lot when you rub it in my face, all that you've done. No, you haven't done jack shit. That's the problem. When you're getting beaten up, does a bump on a fucking log help you? No. How many assaults does a person have to go through before you're going to actually give a shit? People in Tillamook are nice, but that's it. $5 don't stop abuse. A lot of people are pissed off that they're on the fucking internet. Well, you know what? You belong there. Showing what shitty Americans you are. We the people, whatever. You need to work together with the victims, not against them. Making a bunch of plans because you didn't want to listen to the victim, you just wanted to make plans. Well, you know what? You could have fucking called me. You could have made an appointment and kept that appointment. By not helping me to turn in the abuse right away or as soon as fucking possible. You helped Andrew Walnes to get away with 5 months of abusing me. It's not me who wasn't trying to turn it in. It was you who was not giving a fuck. How many assaults did I go through by Walnes? How many people at Safeway saw those things? How many of them said they were sorry, and how many of them helped turn it in? None of them helped turn it in. None. To this day, not one of them has actually helped to turn any of these crimes in. Not one. At least one person helped me to get a protection order, temporary, against Andrew Wolnez. And how long did that take? How many assaults did that take? How many people saw those assaults? People like Miranda. A lot of these people at Safeway talked a lot about how they would fucking hurt people if they saw people doing that. Well, I'm not asking for anybody to be hurt. I'm asking to be heard. Heard. Without a friend or family member to take it seriously, I just get talked over. I like Candace. I like Joe. That's her husband. But we're not friends. And we're never gonna be. We're never going to be friends. Or these people fucked up was in not listening to begin with. I'm sorry. Don't stop abuse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's your I'm sorries that kill people. All the shit that you did, that you're gonna rub in my face, is shit that you wanted to do. You wanted to buy stuff to put in my vehicle, storage containers. I didn't need you to buy containers. I got boxes, they work just fine. They don't cost any money, and they can be set up in a way that I can actually access what's in them. Whereas I can't do that now, but this is the way he wanted to do it. And I am glad for the help. But her and Nathan threw away a bunch of stuff that was pretty fucking important, and people always do that. Always. Oh, well, it looks gross, so I don't want to touch it. Well, I don't want to fucking live in it, god damn it. There is no reason to fucking try. Not a goddamn one of you gives a fuck. It's either your idea or I'm not fucking trying. Isn't that it? You don't show up over and over and over again, and you talk over me over and over and over again, and it's my fucking fault, huh, you pieces of shit? No, go fuck yourselves for not fucking killing me, you pieces of shit! You're not fucking friends! There's nothing fucking friendly about talking over the victim. Nothing at all. You want to tell me how corrupt Tillamook is? Well, maybe you should tell in courts, you pieces of shit. Don't fucking tell me anything you won't tell the fucking cops. Fuck all of you. May you roast in fucking hell. It's not that you don't fucking understand, it's that you don't take the time to understand. You're too busy, too busy, too busy, too busy, too fucking busy. You were too fucking busy. You, not me. I made time for every single thing you wanted to fucking do. Everything you wanted. Everything. Not that it fucking matters. He said, oh, well, now you got a witness, Sean. You're right. And if you come forward, no. Of course, it's not your fault. I started off in this town with a lot of other shitty fucking people. Like Miriam and Mary. And their mom, Eileen. They didn't give a shit about people hurting me. Any fucking excuse to look the other goddamn way. Fuck the First Christian Church of Tillamook. Fuck Seventh-day Adventist Church of fucking Tillamook. Fuck everybody in both goddamn congregations. One thing I hope for all of you is that every single one of you lives a life of hell. I hope that for the rest of your lives, you are always too broke to do a goddamn thing. I hope that everybody in your life takes advantage of you, beats on you, and steals from you. I hope they all fucking lie to you and pretend to give a shit and throw you away like fucking trash. See, it's not the predators that are a problem. It's the rest of you lazy goddamn shits. Jesus didn't make you a fucking pussy. Jesus didn't make you a fucking liar. You know what? If I'm not able to do something, I'm treated like a liar. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck if you're able or not. If you didn't keep your word, you're just a goddamn liar. The rest of your goddamn life. When the fuck were you gonna listen? When the fuck were you gonna make the time to listen? Never. You were literally never going to take the time to listen. All that shit that you want to say, oh, well, you need to this and you need to that, and you tell me to do things I already fucking did. I already did them. I already did those things. Where the fuck were you? Moral of the story here in America: never ask a woman for help. Ever. Ever. Women will not help you. If you are being abused as a male, never ask a woman for help. Ever. And you already know better than to go to a man for help. If you are being abused and you need it to stop, put a gun in your head and pull the goddamn trigger, because that's the only goddamn help you're gonna get.